Saturday morning, December 5th, live hotel casino, $100 Bankroll Builder. Let's go ship this thing, or at least cash. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Live Hotel and Casino. This is episode 94 of my vlog. In this episode, it's the Saturday morning $100 Bankroll Builder with $1,000 added on. And we're going to enter that and see if we can cash or ship this thing. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Do me a favor, if you guys happen to be new here, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. It helps the channel out a lot. And if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Okay, about 2 hours before the tournament, I decided to get in some cash. I have the King of Spades, the Jack of Spades. I'm in the small blind. The middle position raises it to $10. I call, and nobody else calls, so it's just the middle position and we are heads up to the flop. And the flop is pretty decent for us. It's the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, and the Eight of Clubs. I throw out a bet of $15. He pretty much instantly calls, and the turn is the King of Clubs. So we got two pair right now, but I check, and he actually checks, and the river is nothing special. It's just a four of diamonds. This time I'm not checking. I decide to throw out a bet of $30, and he basically just instantly bucks, and we take down the first hand. Nothing special. Okay, this hand is about half hour, 45 minutes after being decently card dead and blowing about $40 or $50 worth of money pre-flop. And I wake up with the King of Diamonds, the 10 of Diamonds. The under the gun raised it to 10, and him and I are heads up to the flop, which is the King of Clubs, the Queen of Diamonds, and the 7 of Spades. He throws out a bet of $15, and I just call. I probably should have made it 25, but I decided to just call. The river is the 9 of Diamonds. We got top pair and a straight draw going. He decides to bet $40 this time, and I don't take too long before calling, so I throw out the 40 in chips and say call. And the river is the gorgeous King of Spades. We've got trips, and he bets $65, and I just decide to go all in for about 80 or 85. He tanks, but does find a call. He can't let it go, and he shows the Queen of Clubs and the Queen of Spades. And we take down a decent-sized pot there with trips on the river. Okay, we ended cash down 25. Let's go register and get into this tournament. Let's go cash this thing. Okay, in the first hand I have Ace King. I'm in big blind. I raise it up to 600 and I get one caller and we are heads up to the flop. The flop is Ace High. I bet and we take it down. Nothing special in the first hand. Okay, spoiler alert. I totally bombed this hand. I couldn't let go of the jacks. You'll see why. It wasn't a very wet board. I felt like I had it, but I want your opinion in the comments below how I could have played this hand a little bit better. Last part of level 1, blinds are 1, 2, 2. Okay, so I have the Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts. Like I said, I'm in middle position. It gets to me, and I make it $1,200 to go. We go 3 ways to the flop, which is the 3 of clubs, the 7 of spades, and the 7 of diamonds. It checks to me, and I throw out another bet of 1,200. I probably should have made it 24 or 3,600 looking back, but I only made it 12. The big blind makes it 3,700 after it gets around to him. I tank, thinking, does he have a 7? Does he have a set of 3s? Not quite sure, but I decide to call anyway. We're heads up to the turn now. The turn is the 10 of spades. I don't think that changes too much unless he's got 2 10s in his hand, which I didn't think he did. The big blind bets 4,000. I throw out the 4,000 and say call. I'm a little reluctant, but I do call. The river is the queen of clubs. Again, I don't think it changes too much, but he goes all in and I muck angrily, and he shows me 2 of diamonds, 7 of clubs. So he had trip 7s. Okay, I believe we're in level 3 now. Blinds are 300, 500, 500. I have the ace of diamonds, the king of clubs on the button. I make it 1,200 to go. The big blind and the cutoff calls, so we are 3 ways to the flop. The flop is the 5 of clubs, the 9 of hearts, and the 3 of spades. It checks to me, and I make it 2,200 to go. The big blind immediately folds, and the cutoff tanks for 5 to 7 seconds, but he does call. So we are heads up to the turn, which is the jack of hearts. Doesn't change anything for me. He checks, and I just decide to check, and the river is the king of spades. We now have top pair. The cutoff actually tanks for 10 or 15 seconds before he decides what to do. And he decides on a bet of 1,600. So I'm thinking maybe he's got a jack in his hand and he wants me to fold, or he has a king. But I'm not falling for it. I raise it to 32, and he actually calls, and I show him the bad news. And sure enough, he had a pair of jacks, and he pays us off when we take down the spot. Alright, level 4 now. Blinds are 300, 600, 600. I'm in middle position with the king of clubs, the queen of spades. It limps to me and I make it 1,600 to go. Only the undergun calls, so we're heads up to the flop, which is the 4 of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds, and the 2 of clubs. It checks to the turn, and the turn is the 10 of hearts. The undergun checks it to me, and I throw out a bet of 2,500. The under the gun calls, and the river is the king of diamonds. I have top pair. The under the gun checks it to me again. I throw out a bet of 4,500. He tanks, and he reluctantly calls and shows us 9 of diamonds, 10 of spades, and we are good here with pair of kings. Okay, we're on break. As you just saw, the payouts, the amount of people left, etc. I got about 26,000 in my stack. So I'm above starting stack, but the average stack's like 32. So if we can go run this up and cash in this is about, I think next level's gonna be 500, 1,000, 1,000. Let's go. Okay, in the last hand I go over for this tournament, I have the ace of hearts, the 7 of spades. It's level 7, 500, 1,000, 1,000. I'm in the big blind. I just check my option. We go 5 ways to the flop, which is the 8 of spades, the 5 of spades, and the 6 of hearts. I throw out a bet of 3,000, and with an open-ended straight, I'm hoping to at least get a couple callers, and I do. I get 2 callers, and we are now 3 ways to the turn. The turn doesn't help us except for the suit. It's the queen of spades, so we have a backdoor flush draw going now. I bet 5,000, and the button goes all in, and I just decide to muck. I probably should have just put it all in there. I only had about 6,000 or 7,000 left behind, and he knew it, and that's why he went in. And I didn't do it, but the next hand I got it all in with ace high and lost to a pair of kings, so it was short-lived anyway. And we are out. 50th place. Did better than I had in the last couple tournaments. Better luck next time. Let's go. Before I get here, I just want to say thank you to all the guys at the table that recognized me. It was good playing with you guys. Hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. See you guys in the next episode. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living, that's felt.